Hello guys and welcome to another video. So today we are actually celebrating this channel reaching 3,000 subscribers. So we finally got it. We got this channel to 3K. So thank you so much to every single one of you because I obviously could not have done this without you. So give yourself a round of applause as well. I am so proud of us for having gotten this far. When I tell you that a year ago I could not imagine my channel having grown to this size, I am not lying. Like, I know 3K isn't much, like it's a very small channel. But a year ago, I don't think I had even hit 100 subs yet. So this is a big milestone. And in order to celebrate, I decided to wear the exact same outfit that I wore when I did my booktube newbie tag. I'll link it up there. I was such a baby when I did that. I didn't know the challenges that laid ahead, but I'm so proud I got here. I honestly didn't think I would make it to 1 year, even less that I would make it to 3K, but I'm just so happy. And in order to celebrate today, we're doing something a bit different, but not really. We're doing a live update and then we'll do our usual Q&A to celebrate. So let's go with the live update. Okay, so live update. First of all, I think no one has asked me, but I want to explain anyway, and that is my new posting schedule. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've stopped saying I post videos every Mondays and Fridays. Yeah, I've stopped saying that at the end of the videos because it's no longer true. So now I say I post videos very frequently on this channel because I now post just one video per week. For me, it's crazy to think that I somehow started this channel with like 50 subs, posting 3 videos a week. That is crazy to me. Like the fact that I came up with video ideas, even if they weren't great, I came up with them and I executed them, I filmed, I edited them, and then I programmed them and I posted them online. Like it's crazy to me. 3 videos a week. I can't even fathom that right now. Like I would run out of content just like that. 3 times a week? That's 12 videos a month. That's too much. Now I'm doing 4 videos a month. So yeah. I actually went down from 3 to 2. I feel like around February or at the beginning of the year because I was like, that is too much. Let me focus on 2 and try to make 2 high quality videos instead of 3 like quality videos. And then around summer, I knew something was coming up that wasn't going to allow me to make a lot of videos. And you know, in summer, I didn't want to just sit around all day just filming and then having to edit those videos because I did want to do other stuff with my life, you know? I didn't want to be like a slave to this channel. But in the end, I did post a community tab poll to see if you guys cared. You guys did not care at all. But in the end, I did care. I still posted 2 videos a week for the whole of summer. That was a big undertaking. Honestly, I don't regret it, but I don't think I would do it again because that was so hard. 1 out of every 2 weeks was me just filming and editing, so I could have a week off, but then the whole cycle would repeat itself. So yeah, it wasn't easy, but I did it, and I'm glad because it got me here. So that leads us to the beginning of September. I think the first week of September was the first week that I decided I was only going to be posting on Mondays. Let me know down below if Monday is a good day for you because I just like that it's the first day of the week and that's when I post, and then you have to wait for the whole week to get another one of my videos. But yeah, now I'm just posting 1 video a week except when I get like exciting news, like with the Solangelo book or the Solangelo look, like I have decided to start calling it. But yeah, if it's not really exciting news that I just want to put out there to get as many views as possible, then I will wait until Monday to post it, even if I want you guys to know as soon as possible. I am losing my voice. I am sorry. So beside my posting schedule, what else has changed? Well, there is one tiny little thing, and that is that I have entered grad school. Yeah, and I'm trying to get my master's degree in conference interpreting. And in case you don't know, because a lot of people don't seem to know, interpreting is when you translate, but it's, you know, orally. So as someone else is talking in the present, not written, they're talking, I translated talking, so not written, in spoken language. So it's harder. It's way harder. So it's great. It's great. I'm not scared at all. Actually, if I'd made this video last week, it would have been so different because I was shitting myself of how much I was scared of doing this year of school. I was super scared. I was so stressed. We'd only had like 8 classes that week, but I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm not gonna be able to keep this YouTube channel like going. I was super scared. And then Thursday came and I filmed the Solange look video and then I posted it that day. And then Friday came and there were no repercussions. So I was like, maybe I can do these 2 things at once. And now I've gone through my second week. I'm like, I think I can handle this because it's very practical. So we don't have that much stuff to do at home. It's just like a lot of training, exhaustive memory exercises, and a lot of interpreting, just constant memorization of speeches and then just vomiting them right back. So I think I can handle this. And actually, I did not think I could handle this before doing my first classes, which is why the videos you're going to get through October, November, and December might be videos I filmed in September. Because I was just like, I'm gonna film so many videos, I'm gonna have them ready so I don't have to film anything during grad school, which is obviously not the case. I'm filming this right now, kind of a special occasion, but you understand. So yeah, if you were looking forward to watching my reaction to your unpopular opinions and you're like, this is one video you promised us for, they are coming. Like, here you can see I've already done them. The thumbnails are ready, the videos are programmed. But since it's one video a week and I still want to make like special announcements and stuff like that in the middle, it's gonna take a while. So if you see me in like summer clothing, that's why. Yeah, I did not think that through. I could have like worn like a sweater, like a light sweater, but it didn't even cross my mind that it would look weird. But that's how it is. So yeah, new schedule, new grad school, so a lot of things for me. And I think that's pretty much it. And yes, guys, I have friends in grad school. It's a surprise for me as well. Okay, let's move on to the Q&A portion of this video, which is always so much fun. So first question, what is your reaction to people saying that Will Solis will die in the new book, aka the Solange look? I will make Solange look happen, so please start referring to the Solange book as a Solange look, please. And do you think the Solange look would lead to a happy ending for Solangelo and a good satisfying end for Nico's arc? I'm not afraid of Will dying because, mark my words, he will not die. Even if he's blonde, he is not going to die. Like, I might eat my words in 2 years, but I'm pretty sure I won't. So Will is not dying, Nico is not dying. They are absolutely having a happy ending. Like, I can pretty much guarantee it. How did you discover the Percy Jackson books and why do they mean so much to you? I discovered them technically through Birch Bug's art. I was like going on DeviantArt to search Peeta and Katniss fan art, and I found Birch. I was like, oh my god, she draws really, really pretty characters and I love her art style. So then I went and I looked through some of her more like famous drawings, and there were the Percy Jackson and the Heroes of Olympus drawings. So I was like, and I saw the Percabeth Tartarus scene. I was like intrigued. So I always knew that was gonna happen even before I read the first Lightning Thief book. But yeah, that's kind of how I was introduced to them, and it helped that my sister already owned the books. Why do they mean so much to me? I don't know. I love Percy. He's always been my favorite fictional character, and I love and I love the characters, I love the world, I love the possibilities. I don't know. I've never been able to put it into words. It just holds such a special place in my heart. And I guess it's kind of like the first series besides the Hunger Games, because this is a longer series. So the Hunger Games was kind of like a trilogy, but this is like a whole series that kept going. This is the first series I followed as it was going out, and that just meant a lot to me because I could really be involved in the fandom that way. When did you start reading Percy Jackson? 9th grade exam season. Will you read Daughter Deep? Yes, as soon as it comes out and I can buy a copy. Will you ever do a reread of the Lunar Chronicles? I said that in one of my videos and I do want to do it. I just have to find like the right moment. I don't know if right now in grad school I'll have like a lot of time, but if I do, doing a reread would help because those are easier than starting like a new sci-fi or fantasy book from zero. So I might. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll certainly do like a video or something about it. What was your family's reaction when they found out about your channel? So they didn't find out. I told them, like my immediate family. I know I told my little brother and he was like, that is cringy. You have a YouTube channel. I agree. That's why I didn't want to tell anyone because I thought it was cringy. But my mom was like, oh my God, you're so good at editing. And that was also kind of my dad's reaction. My sister was excited and my older brother didn't care. And then one of my cousins, the one that also reads Rick Riordan, just one of my videos popped up on his YouTube page and he told my other cousins. I was like, well, there's no getting out of this now. So now I'm like, the YouTuber in the family, I hate it, but it is what it is. And this person also said, your brother looks like Percy. Don't keep saying that, it's going to get to his head. This is gonna be hard. What is one good thing about the Sea of Monsters film? The good thing about it is that it's the last film of the franchise. I literally always get this question, what other hobbies do you enjoy outside of reading? I do enjoy other stuff. I really like singing. I always belt out my favorite musicals. I enjoy shows. I am currently watching Hospital Playlist Season 1 and I am enjoying it so much. The found family aspect of it is beautiful. Please don't leave spoilers if you've seen it. It's just incredible. What else? I enjoy editing and posting videos online, clearly. Then someone said, who is your idol and what's your biggest fear? I don't know if I have an idol, but what is my biggest fear? Like, besides having to talk to people, I don't know. I don't particularly enjoy like closed, small spaces. So maybe a bit claustrophobic. Also, It from the movie It, so you know, Pennywise. It's a pretty big fear. I was also super scared of zombies way back when. I still am. Like, the thought of something eating me alive. I've had so many nightmares. Not only zombies, but like lions, sharks, killer whales, titans from Attack on Titan. Oh my god, I had so many nightmares after just watching like 5 episodes about just a titan coming into my house and eating me. And also, one of my biggest fears of all time is Smeagol or Gollum from The Lord of the Rings. I don't know why, I just hate him so much. He, like, once or twice a year, he just pops into a nightmare and he chases me around the house and like half naked because he's always half naked and I have to like fight him in hand combat and I hate it. I don't know why I'm so afraid of him, but just like disgust. Also, if I don't answer your Percy Jackson related question, that is because I've already answered in this Percy Jackson question tag. So check that out if you really want to know the answer to your question. But next we have, do you have a favorite YouTube channel? I really love the Try Guys, Sophia Nagard. I am blanking right now. Going 17, that is technically not a channel, but it's one of my favorite videos to watch each week when it comes out. I watch so much YouTube. Why am I blanking right now? And I also just watch like a lot of BookTube. I don't care what it is. I love watching people talk about books. Also, a lot of video essays. What is your favorite color? Blue. Yeah, I'm basic. Do you have a profession in mind apart from being an amazing YouTuber slash booktuber? Wouldn't call that a profession, but thank you. I'm honored. Yeah, an interpreter. Hopefully in like a social setting so I can help people one-on-one to be able to communicate Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I am, I think. Yeah, I am. Oh, if you could read one book for the rest of your life, what would you pick? I feel like if I pick a book I like, I just end up hating it. I mean, it means that I can only read that one book, but it doesn't mean that I have to read that one book constantly. So I could just be like, I'll read this once a year. For this, I don't want to pick a series because I'd always be like, what happens next? So I'm kind of leaning towards Six of Crows. It does end with like a huge cliffhanger, but it's so good. And it could kind of be like a standalone if I just don't read the final chapter. But I honestly don't know. This is a very hard question. If you had to get a tattoo, where would you get it and what would it be? I would not get a tattoo because it's not that I'm afraid of commitment, but I kind of have like OCD. So having something permanent on my body that I'm not able to change, that I chose for myself, would be horrifying. I can't even fathom it. But I've always thought like maybe triangles like behind my ear. I did write a book in like, what was it, 2017? And two of my characters got tattoos, and they're tattoos that if I had to get tattoos, those are the tattoos that I would get. So if I ever publish that book, you will get your answer to your question. Do you like to travel? Of course I like to travel. I wish I could do it more often, but I haven't been able to travel outside of Spain for like the last few years. How many slices of pizza have you eaten in one night? Honestly, I can't eat that many slices of pizza in one go. Like, I have the ability to eat an infinite amount of popcorn in one sitting. Like, that is the food that I can eat the most amount of. But pizza, it kind of kills me. So this is gonna be a very underwhelming answer. Like 3 to 4 slices. I know it's sad, but that's just the way it is. Do you like Taylor Swift? If yes, what are some of your favorite songs? I love Taylor Swift. I'm not like, I wouldn't call myself a recent Swiftie, but Lover was the one that made me fall back in love with her music because I always liked her music, but I was never like a super fan. I just heard my sister listening to it all day and I kind of really liked the songs, but I never like went out of my way to listen to them. And then Lover came out and I was like, well, she disgraced herself with Reputation. Let me see if she's back on top. And she was. I don't hate Reputation, but it's my least favorite album from Taylor Swift. So that's why I did not connect with it at all. But when Lover came out, I was like, she still got it. And she definitely does. So what are some of my favorite Taylor Swift songs? From Lover, I think my favorite song is Death by a Thousand Cuts. It's iconic, and they say she was inspired by The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which is even more iconic. I also love Betty, obviously, from Folklore. It's beautiful. Any of her old songs, like Wildest Dreams, I've been listening to 1989 on repeat lately, so those are just like really hitting hard lately. I don't know, she just like has really good songs. Like most of them are. One that I've gotten really into lately is Getaway Car. I used to hate it because it was on Reputation, but now I can see the beauty of it. Who is your inspiration in life, and do you like to listen to K-pop or any other type of music? I don't have a specific person who inspires me in life. Maybe like 17 as a whole, which leads to, yes, I do listen to K-pop. My 3 favorite groups are 17, that's like my all-time favorite group, as you can clearly tell from this. There's more albums up there, but I also stand like a little bit from The Boys and then Astro. Those are the third ones. And while it was going on, 101, obviously. And if you have suffered through anything traumatic, because my house was on fire from a short circuit when I was a kid, I am so sorry that happened to you. That does sound traumatic. I actually have been thinking about this question a lot, and I came to the conclusion that the most traumatic thing I can tell you about on this channel was, I don't think it was the last time. So my family goes skiing quite often, especially when we were in school and it was easier to find like free time for all of us. So one time in high school, this was ninth grade, and it was spring break because things always happen to me during spring break. We were skiing in the north of Spain, and it was the last day of the trip, and it was the last slope of the trip. So it was the last time we were skiing. We were going down, and it was my dad and the cousin I mentioned earlier, and we were going down like I think it was a red slope, and I don't know if they measure it the same in other places. So in Spain, green is just basically flat, blue is for beginners, is the easiest, and then red is for like good skiers, like a good level, and it's hard because it sometimes has like ice on it, and then black is like for professionals or people who are very good at it. So we were on a red, and then it just ended. Like there was no place to go. It was this red that we were using, and then it ended like this. And then there was another slope here, and I think it was like maybe a blue or another red. So we had to get from here to here, but there was like there was nothing, like there was nothing. Okay, there was just like emptiness. So there was like a jump. I don't know how big it was, but like half a meter or more. So we had to like go parallel from it and then like jump down. So my dad went fine. My cousin went fine. I went and I landed. I was like, boop, 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 boop. And I landed on the ground and I laid on the snow and I screamed like for a good, almost a solid minute, honestly. My cousin can attest to this. She always makes fun of me for it, but I just like, right after jumping, I hit the ground and I immediately crumbled to the ground. Laid there, screamed, and my dad was like, stop being so dramatic. Like, in his defense, I am a dramatic person, so I can see where he was coming from, but it honestly hurt so much. I never felt that much pain in my life. So I got up and they're like, are you okay? I was like, I guess. It really hurt, but we kept going down the slope. We were halfway down the mountain at that point, but we still needed to go halfway. And it felt, so this is my, above my knee, under my knee, and my hands are my knee. It felt like this is how it should be. And it felt like it was just gonna, whoop, you know, like pop out anytime. So I went down that slope trying to hold back vomit because I thought I was gonna puke inside my helmet. And when we got down, my mom was there and I was like, this ain't right. So we went to like the emergency clinic and they're like, yeah, you literally just tore one of your ligaments in your knee. And that was the most traumatic moment in my life that I can tell you guys about. What is your opinion on frogs? Now, if you'd asked me this like a couple of years back, I'd say they were gross because real life frogs, I mean, I'm thinking more of like a toad. We have a lot of toads here, especially when it rains. They're not cute. They're kind of gross and they scare me because they always come out at night and you're just like walking around. There's like a huge ass toad staring at you and you don't know if it's gonna jump at you or not. Anyhow, frogs. Yeah, I've come to appreciate them more. Kermit is super cute. I have some socks with him on it. And yeah, frogs, good. How old are you? If you're comfortable with sharing, of course, that's funny. I am 22 as of right now, and I am turning 23 December 4th, in case you want to send me like happy birthday messages. I was thinking I might do like a live. Is that what you call it? Yeah, a live video? So I was thinking I might do a live on like December 3rd. I don't know. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Yeah, I'm 22 and I dread becoming 23. If Annabeth was gay / lesbian, what do you think would have happened? It would have been a more interesting story. No, but it kind of like Annabeth and Percy would have been forced to just be best friends, which would have been like an interesting dynamic because we don't get that from Rick at all. But also, I think Annabeth might have had like found feelings for Talia after Talia came back from being a tree and they were like around the same age. I think that might have happened. Or like Annabeth and Raina, I can see that as well. Or Annabeth and Piper, honestly. I can see Annabeth having a lot of chemistry with many female characters. Would you rather have a major PGO character named after you, or have a minor role in the Percy Jackson King Chronicles or Daughter of the Deep live action? You know, I don't know if you know this, but I don't like reading books where one of the characters has my name, which has happened quite frequently lately. The Night Circus, the main female protagonist, is named Celia, and then also Better Together series best friend, whose boyfriend cheats on her with her best friend, is also named Celia. So no, I don't want that. So I rather have like a tiny cameo, and obviously I would choose to be in the Percy Jackson live action adaptation, and that's also where I fit best in, I think. So yeah, I would love to just, even if I was just like an extra, like you could see me for like 5 seconds on screen, that would be the best moment of my life. I would have peaked if that happened. So Rick, please keep me in mind. I could be like, you can kill me off, I don't care. I could be like a dead body, that's a bit too dark for this, but I could be anything, okay? So that is it for this Q&A. Thank you guys so much for leaving me your questions, and I hope you're having a good school year, because we have to help each other out, guys. I'm sending you all the good vibes from Spain. Please send them to me, because I feel like I'm gonna need them this year. So let's hope we can keep this channel running and growing. So we just got to 3K. Let's get it to 4K, okay? That's our next big milestone. Obviously, I also want to get it to 3,500K. 3,500 subs. That's technically our next goal, but let's focus on 4K for now. Please leave a like if you like this video. Comment down below if you're having a good school year, because I want to know. Please comment. And subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell button so you get notifications every time I post a new video. I post videos frequently on this channel, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye!